Welcome to The Explainer. So, you're looking to jump into coding, but let's be real, you're probably staring at a massive mountain of options right now and wondering where to even begin. You are in exactly the right place. We're living in this incredibly exciting tech landscape right now. Think AI, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and automation, and honestly, choosing the right programming language right out of the gate in this kind of environment can feel completely overwhelming, but it really doesn't have to be.
With everything blowing up all at once, you're probably asking yourself, what's the one language that's actually going to guarantee me a job in 2026? Well, first things first, we got to stop thinking about programming languages as this giant, terrifying list of syntax and rules you have to memorize. Instead, look at them as very specific tools designed for very specific jobs. Choosing the right tool early on can literally save you months of wasted time, prevent a ton of frustration, and open up some incredible career opportunities right away.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover choosing your starting point, the industry heavyweights, performance and cloud computing, an absolute must-have data skill, matching your career goals, and finally, your actionable learning roadmap. Let's get moving.
All right, Section 1, choosing your starting point. And right into Section 2, the industry heavyweights. Now remember, the goal here is absolutely not to learn every single language out there. It's about being smart and filtering your options based on what you actually want to do. And if you're a complete beginner, Python is, hands down, the undisputed #1 starting point. It's the absolute powerhouse behind AI, machine learning, and data science. Why? Well, it's got incredibly simple syntax and a massive global community. Plus, the salary potential for experienced Python developers right now is just off the charts.
Next up, we've got JavaScript. Look, if you want to be a web developer, learning JavaScript isn't just a nice-to-have, it's virtually mandatory at this point. Pretty much every modern website relies on it, and it's incredibly versatile, letting you build everything from the front ends we all interact with, to full-stack applications, and even mobile apps using frameworks like React and Node.js.
And then, of course, there's Java. Java has completely dominated enterprise and banking software for literally decades. Major corporations rely heavily on it because of its rock-solid stability and security. Because it handles these massive critical systems so well, Java developers continue to enjoy really strong, stable demand in the global job market, especially for Android and backend development.
Shifting gears a bit, let's look at Section 3, performance and cloud computing.
So, beyond those big three heavyweights we just talked about, there are highly specialized languages engineered specifically to power high-performance systems and the vast infrastructure of the modern cloud. Think about the difference between Python and C++. Python, as we know, has that simple syntax and an easy learning curve. C++, on the other hand, yeah, it's got a much steeper learning curve, but it's super rewarding because it gives you a profoundly strong understanding of core programming fundamentals. While Python gets you building things quickly, C++ is absolutely essential if you want to push the limits of hardware. We're talking game development, operating systems, robotics, and competitive programming.
Now, what's really interesting here is the explosive rise of Go, or Golang. Developed by Google, it's incredibly fast, lightweight, and super easy to maintain. Its ultimate superpower? Cloud computing. If you're chasing those high-paying roles managing modern cloud infrastructure, using tools like Kubernetes or Docker, the global demand for Go engineers is just staggering right now.
Next up in this high-performance category is Rust. Rust is really taking over because it pulls off something notoriously difficult. It perfectly combines high-speed performance with rigorous memory safety. Major tech giants like Microsoft, Amazon, and Google are investing heavily in Rust for secure systems programming. Sure, the learning curve is definitely steeper, but if you want to work on the cutting edge of cybersecurity, blockchain, or operating systems, Rust offers massive long-term career potential.
Okay, let's check out Section 4, the must-have data skill.
I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball at you here. We're looking at a technical skill that isn't considered a traditional programming language in the way Python or C++ is, but it's basically required for almost every developer out there today. I'm talking about SQL. SQL is this highly valuable tool used to query, manage, and interact with data stored inside databases. Think about it. Almost every single application in the world stores data, right? So whether you want to be a data scientist crunching numbers, a back-end engineer building architecture, or a general software developer, you're going to need to pull data from a database. Learning SQL is a guaranteed way to significantly improve your overall employability across the board.
Let's move to Section 5, matching your career goals.
We've talked extensively about the tools themselves, so let's see how this builds and connect your personal career dreams directly to the right technology. Honestly, you might want to screenshot this part. This is basically your ultimate career matchmaker. If you're a complete beginner or you're aiming for AI or machine learning, Python is absolutely your path. Web development? That means JavaScript. Android apps point straight to Java. Want to secure systems and cybersecurity? Start with Python. Then you can tackle C++, Go, or Rust. And for those high-paying cloud jobs, you're going to want to aim for Go. Identify your goal, and your language is waiting right there for you.
And finally, Section 6, your actionable learning roadmap.
Okay, we've gone through the theory, we've matched the options to your goals, and now we're going to lay out the exact practical steps you need to actually land a job. First off, please do not try to learn 5 languages at once. It's a huge trap and it just leads to burnout. Instead, follow this condensed roadmap. Step 1, choose just one language. Step 2, take the time to really deeply master the fundamentals of that language. Step 3 is where the real magic happens. Build 5 to 10 real-world projects. Step 4, master your surrounding tools and algorithms, things like Git, GitHub, and data structures. And finally, Step 5, build your professional portfolio and start applying. The absolutely crucial takeaway from all our source data is this: building real projects matters significantly more than just collecting certificates. Employers want to see exactly what you're actually capable of building.
Which brings us to the very end of this explainer, and honestly, the most important question of all. You've got the map. You know the exact language tailored to your goals, and you know what the industry demands right now. So, what are you going to build first? It's time to stop overthinking. Pick your tool, stay consistent, and just take immediate action. The technology of tomorrow isn't going to build itself. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.